So this is a video just expressing how I want a new Edo Madara to be in the game, also explaining why I put him so down in my tier list. If you disagree with any of the points that you hear, please let me know in the comments why you disagree. That would actually help me understand why he could be a better unit than I think he is. That is actually very good to know. Again, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. It is actually good. If you disagree with me, it is good for me to like realize something that maybe I'm not realizing, because of course maybe I'm not seeing it. But if you do agree with me and I like the video, it's really weird like asking people to like videos. I don't do that very often. Only have the Chica dancing like that. She's showing up on screen right now. But again, if you do disagree with me, let me know. But this whole video is just because I really want a new Edo Madara in the game. I feel like the current one is not worthy to be Edo Madara. Edo Madara is such a hype character. But yeah, let me know again. So a few days ago, I updated my tier list, and there were 3 main complaints I received, which I wanted to address in this video. Gaara. I did put Gaara in the S tier, while most people wanted him to be in the God tier, which I only put him in the S tier. I actually talked about this in the video I recorded earlier, but I wanted to put him in the S tier because I didn't think people would agree with me being God, so I wanted to please the people a little bit more, but I guess I was incorrect in my evaluation. Gaara is a God tier unit. He is insane. He does everything. Okay, he doesn't do everything, but you get what I mean. He's insane. So yes, I want to put Gaara in the God tier. I wanted to put him in the first place. I just didn't want to piss people off. And then the other one was, I did bump up Shin and Sasuke because his abilities of neglecting status ailment are becoming more and more relevant every Ninja Road and every new SS rank. So I believe he does deserve a bump up. He was, I believe, C tier or B tier. I need to check that. But I did bump him up. And people agreed with me, but they said, oh, if you're gonna bump him up, you should bump up Pain as well. Which I don't think Pain deserves as much of a bump up as Shin and Sasuke, because Shin and Sasuke is different. He ignores everything. Switch ceiling, chakra ceiling, jutsu ceiling, mobilization, while Pain is just jutsu ceiling. Let me actually bring up Pain. I have a few units opened up here because I'm gonna they are relevant to the main discussion of the video, but let me bump up Pain here real quick. Yeah, his only mobilization is jutsu ceiling, so he doesn't have the same relevancy as Shin and Sasuke, but yeah, I'll bump him up to B tier. If I did that, I just didn't think of him when I did that. But the other one is Edo Madara. He should not be in C tier, and I'm gonna explain why, because even when I did it in the first place, because this tier list was more just to update Gaara, I didn't want to go in depth with each unit because I had already done it. It would be irrelevant to just do it again. So I actually want to go in depth on Madara, why I think he's a C tier unit. Madara, let me make that clear. He's good. Madara is good. Every Blazing Festival is good, except these 2 right here. They're not good on PvE anymore. These are trash. Killer B is somewhat good. I would say he's a relevant unit still. Obito is kind of trash as well. Might Guy is also good. But other than that, like, all Blazing Festivals are relevant. Again, except these. But why I think Madara is a C tier, which is a shame because Edo Madara, I want to say he is the hypest moment in Naruto. Like, literally, when Edo Madara appears, that's literally the hypest moment in Naruto. Like, this scene where he's doing these eyes right here is when he's doing all his taijutsu moves against the Ninja Alliance. That was the hypest fight ever, literally, which is a shame. It's a big shame. Like, I would say Madara is his appearance is, again, one of the most iconic moments in anime history, which is, again, a shame that he just didn't get the great of a Blazing Festival. He deserves a better Blazing Festival. I want Edo Madara to get a new Blazing Festival. Now, let me go in depth on why. So, Edo Madara, he was shafted because everything that he has is a little bit worse than previous units. So, his abilities increase damage by 20% to 4 elements, but not the element that he has type advantage against. I know that's not necessary, But if you take a look at Kakashi, which is an older unit, 2017, Madara is from 2018, almost a full year later, Kakashi had 40% against all typings, not even just the ones that he doesn't have the type advantage with, even against type advantage, the first ability Kakashi gets is against type advantage, 40%. Why is Madara 20? I feel like he got shafted. He deserves a buff or anything that would bump them up to 40%, because older Blazing Festivals, like almost a year older, already have 40%. Why does he have 20? I just don't get it. And then because of that, he doesn't do enough damage on type disadvantage to be worth using him over like a unit that doesn't. Kakashi, on the other hand, both Kakashi and Final Fight Sasuke, I don't bring Final Fight Sasuke because Final Fight Sasuke is a different unit, but like Kakashi, he is worth bringing against Heart over a body unit just because he does more damage than most body units do on Heart. It's just a fact. He just does that much damage. Madara is not the case because he only does extra 20%. It's not worth. Kakashi does more damage on Heart than Madara. So, I want to say Kakashi... Does Kakashi do more damage on Bravery than Madara do? No, I don't think so. Let me bring up the calculator. I don't think so, but he might. He might get close. So Kakashi does 2, 6, 26. He does, this doesn't have the pills on, so extra 100 for the pills. Sync with Heart. I'm not gonna put the sync with Heart. Let's say you're doing Ninja Road, and that's why you're against Bravery. I don't want to put the extra 100. So times 14 times 1.4. He does 51k. I mean, it's close. I've already done the math. Madara does 60,000 against Bravery. 60,000. Type advantage. Almost just a little bit more than Kakashi. And Kakashi, when he ults, he does give himself damage reduction, which is another thing I don't like about Madara. Oh yeah, I'm talking Madara. He does 60k when people have status ailment. If people don't have status ailment, he hits lighter than Kakashi. Keep that in mind. Against his type advantage, he hits lighter than Kakashi. That's just... And Madara is a damage dealer because reduces damage by 25%. That's okay, but that's not worthy being the true last abilities. No one's gonna use acquisition stones for this. People would use acquisition stones for this. People would use acquisition stones for the extra damage against body that Kakashi has, because Kakashi becomes almost ignore type disadvantage because of this. Almost. Doesn't become literally ignore type disadvantage, but almost, because you reduce damage by 50%. So you kind of neglect that. I'm talking about Kakashi because he has a similar ability. But let's look at a unit that released earlier than him and have 40% against the same elements, Bravery and Wisdom. I know Final Fight Naruto is a more special unit. Final Fight Naruto is an anniversary unit. But still, 40%. The Blazing Festival before Madara had 40% against the same elements, and then Madara got 25. It seems like Madara was supposed to release like a year before, because he hits almost as hard as Rinnegan Sasuke. Rinnegan Sasuke, another Wisdom unit. And I say this because, again, I do believe Edo Madara should have been way better. Should have been so much better. It's just so sad. Rinnegan Sasuke, again, I've already done the math. Rinnegan Sasuke hits 50k on his ultimate, while Madara hits 60k. There's only 10,000 more. But here's the thing, Rinnegan Sasuke does way more. He does slip damage on his normal jutsu, 100% just slip damage. He does immobilization on his ultimate. So let's say you're going up against a huge wave of adds. You want to ult with Rinnegan Sasuke. You don't want to ult with Madara because Madara only does damage. If you're going up against a huge wave of adds, first of all, you would need someone that does status ailment Jujutsu first, then Madara. That already is an annoyance, because you would need someone else like Edo Hashirama that guarantees something. Like, let's say you have a Wisdom team, you're gonna kind of need like Edo Hashirama, Jujutsu first, and then Madara. While Rinnegan Sasuke, he doesn't. Rinnegan Sasuke can ult right away and do almost as much damage. Madara, without having someone Jujutsu first, would hit lighter than Rinnegan Sasuke, which is... It blows my mind, because again, Rinnegan Sasuke immobilizes. So let's say Rinnegan Sasuke has 80% just mobilizing. Let's say you have a huge wave of bravery ads, and you have to choose between ulting with Rinnegan Sasuke or Madara. Now, first, you have to give credit to Madara, because Madara does boost by 350, which is really good. But you would want a jutsu with Rinnegan Sasuke, because Rinnegan Sasuke can immobilize. Madara does become a little bit less relevant. He's a little bit less relevant than a unit over a year older than him. It's just sad. It really is. It really, really is. It's a shame because, again, I really like Edo Madara as a character. It's the same thing as all the units that they shaft. It seems like they always shaft the units characters that I love. I love Night Guy. They shafted Night Guy. I love Nagato. They shafted Nagato. I love Pain. I mean, they give amazing Pain, right? But the old Pain sucks. I love OT Naruto. I feel like we should get new OT Naruto. The characters like that deserve more love than just this unit. This unit just, it feels like he should have been older. And I want to compare him also against, for characters that have 100 cost, because you also have to think, this unit had a way worse chance of being get than Rinnegan Sasuke. Rinnegan Sasuke had a guaranteed banner, but he had a 1%, and he also had multiple step-ups, and he had featured units on his banner. Rinnegan Sasuke's banner was much better than Edo Madara's, so you also have to think of that. Now, let's compare him to other 100, because also Kakashi, same thing. He had a better banner, better rates, and he also had featured units on his banner. Let's compare Madara to other 100 cost units. Let me go in the events timeline real quick. He is probably the worst 100 cost unit. It's just so sad, because again, Madara deserves to be the best. So, let's take a look, of course, another 100 cost unit, Gaara. Gaara's way better. Gaara's a god. Literally a god. I know he's new, but let me go from the top. He was the first 100 cost unit after Naruto and Sasuke. Which Naruto and Sasuke, maybe you shouldn't compare them, because Naruto and Sasuke are like insane. But let's compare it to others. Edo Madara. Who released after Edo Madara? Itachi. Itachi's a way better unit. He's just a way better unit. He has resets, which is so much better. He has resets, so he can ult and then he can ult again. Do the same amount of damage. He has 40% chance of dodging, which is better than damage reduction sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. And overall, he's just much better. And then let's see, who's the next one? Shisui, who's after Itachi? Yeah, Shisui. Shisui is literally a god. He can stack up to 90% chance of dodging, which again, that is better than 25% damage reduction. You cannot tell me. Because 25% damage reduction against, let's say, Bravery, they're not even taking like blue damage. It should have been like 40%. He can stack up until 90% chance of dodging. So if you put someone with dodge behind him, he literally cannot be touched. You cannot touch Shisui. He takes 0 damage. So that's Shisui right there. Much better. After him, we have Kakashi. Now, Kakashi, before Gaara, I would say Madara was better than Kakashi, because Kakashi was just a nuker. But Kakashi still ignores substitution and damage reduction, which Madara does nothing. He just does damage. He does nothing else. Knocks them back. Okay, good. He does nothing. And then Kakashi ignores damage reduction and ignores substitution, which is great. Also, 25% damage reduction against all types. All typing. Literally every single type. Madara is just Wisdom and Bravery. That's it. And he takes 2 abilities for that. Kakashi takes just 1. And then he has resets. Both normal jutsu and ultimate has resets. A lower chance of being immobilized in jutsu, which again is becoming more relevant to the date. And also boosts damage against the typing he has type advantage with, so he does increase damage. Syncing with Bravery boosts attack, while syncing with Wisdom for Madara just nullifies Jutsu's healing, which again, it is relevant, but boosting attack is just better. As a sync skill, is just better. Syncing with all except Wisdom is pretty good though. 200 health is pretty respectable. I would say I wanted to see what Kakashi had against Syncing with all except Bravery, but he doesn't have that. So yeah, Kakashi is just better. And also with Gaara, you can double boost Kakashi with 750, and he hits so hard. He's just so hard. Okay, it's not a fair comparison comparing him to Edo Madara or Skill Madara, Edo Hashirama or Skill Madara, because these units are special, right? And then after that we have Minato. Maybe maybe you can say that he's better if they're both unduped, because Minato, if you don't have dupes on Minato, I would say he's a pretty average unit, but Minato, once he gets the dupes, man, he's just not gonna stop resetting. Ignores damage affinity based damage reduction, ignores type disadvantage. He has 10% chance of getting chakra when hitting, so let's say you ult and then you don't get the reset, you can get a chakra back even still. And it's probably gonna reset because it's 40%. Resetting is just so strong. Minato is just a way better unit as well. And again, I'm only comparing to the 100 cost, and Minato again is just better than Madara. After that, who did we have after Minato? Indra is a better unit than Madara, because of his typing, especially because body's a little bit weaker. But again, damage reduction 30% against all typing. It's just, I mean, I think I've already got my point across. And then we have Naruto and Sasuke, which again can't compare because they're special. Pain, I've made so many videos on Pain recently, and we have to think of making a video on him because he's just so strong. Then Gaara, I just want to put my point on why I think Madara is a C tier. Let me know what you disagree with, because probably there's going to be some people disagree with, but I want to say most people agree, because Madara, he deserves such a better Blazing Festival than this. I want to say, if they make the anniversary Blazing Festival, Edo Madara and KCM to Naruto, maybe? I don't know who would be a good pair with a double Blazing Festival with Edo Madara, honestly, because I already have Edo Hashirama. And Edo Hashirama does not need a new unit. Edo Hashirama is insane. So, I don't know. But yeah, this is why I don't like him, and this is why I think he deserves a new unit.